Hello everyone, this is Eva here on your channel, Eva's Simple Creation. And today I will demonstrate on how to cook a traditional Kalderetang Kambing or Kaldereta in goat meat, the style that I learned from my mother-in-law who was born in Cabanatuan. So this is very simple Kaldereta that uses goat meat. All right, guys. So caldereta is a very common food or common dish in the Philippines. It is usually cooked on a very special occasion, and they also uses different kind of meat. Some people like use beef. Some people want to use the pork. And a lot of people like the goat or the kambing because I think the gamey flavor of the meat is the one that they like the most. All right, guys, without further ado, I will also explain to you and what is this, why is it very simple. All right, so just letting you know, a lot of people cook this differently. Some people put tomato paste or tomato sauce, some people don't. People use a fresh tomato, some people don't, and most of all, a lot of people wants to use liver spread. But here in the US, the liver spread is not really readily available in some states. But this simple caldereta or goat caldereta is the way my mother-in-law cook it. So there is no tomato paste, there is no tomato sauce or fresh tomato, or even liver spread. So the seasoning that we will use is just very common seasoning that we can readily find in the store or that we always have stock in our cupboard. All right, guys, without further ado, let me give to you the ingredients of this calderetang kambing or the caldereta in goat meat. Okay, I already marinate the goat meat in about 4 hours. So what I did is I marinate it with distilled vinegar. You can use any vinegar you like. And I put about a few dash of ginger powder, and I also put a little bit of salt and the ground pepper or the ground black pepper. So after I marinate it, now I am boiling it. So I am using, instead of using the pressure cooker, because I don't have any pressure cooker, so I am just using the crock pot and I am cooking it in high. So it will be done in about 2 hours. So what I did is I washed, after I marinate the meat, I washed it and removed those vinegary flavor and some acidic flavor from the meat. So after I washed it, I put it in a crock pot. I put some water, salt and peppercorn, and I put some bay leaf, and I also chopped some fresh ginger and a little bit of salt. And now I am boiling it in about 2 hours in a crock pot. So you can also use a stovetop if you like, but I preferred crock pot because I want it to be really tender. Okay, and now I will tell you the ingredients. So I have here the quartered potatoes. So the potatoes, while waiting for the meat to be tender, I'll have to submerge it in water because we will have to avoid the oxidation process. Well, when it happened, the meat or the potato will be turned into dark. And also, I also sliced some 2 medium-sized carrots. I removed the peel or the skin, and I am also putting this, submerging this to a cold water to avoid the oxidation process, okay? All right, and then I have, for the sauteing, I have the chopped ginger. I removed the skin and chopped it. And then I have this. This is a hot pepper. I believe this is a Cajun. I just removed the seed, okay, because it's so hot. So I just slice it thinly. I have minced garlic. I have this red bell pepper that I cut it diagonally, just like this. This is just for color, guys. So the one that will make flavors is the onion and the garlic and the ginger. So I also chopped some white onion. And of course, I told you already, we have to put bay leaf while boiling and tenderizing the goat meat. We'll have also the salt, the soy sauce. We will also put the Worcestershire sauce, of course, the ground black pepper, and the fish sauce. We also putting this olive. So I have a blue cheese stuffed olive. You can use any kind of, you can use just the plain olive, or you can use the stuffed pepper olive. But I like using the blue cheese because it also adds flavor, since we're not putting any tomato sauce in the dish. We also putting this frozen I'm sorry, frozen peas. Right, I am sauteing the garlic, onion, and ginger into medium heat until the garlic and onion like translucent and a bit brown, as well as the ginger. And then I will add on the potato. Okay. We will fry it a little bit. Okay. And put the heat into like medium high. And then put the carrots. Okay. So as you can see, I have removed the goat meat from the crock pot. So I'm not gonna use the water that I used to boil, because the reason why I boil it is we are removing the gaminess of the goat meat. So by the way, this goat meat is actually a baby goat. It's really soft, and when you go to the butcher, make sure that it has the bone, because you will get the flavor and collagen from the bone. So in the Kaldereta, we always use meat with the bone. Okay? As we sauteed the garlic, onion, and ginger, and then we've already put the potatoes and the carrots. We can also put the meat, and you can also put the bay leaf that we used while boiling the meat. So we have to put it together, everything in here. Okay. Since we're not putting any tomato sauce and the fresh tomatoes in this dish, the secret for the color during the older days is they are using the annatto seed or the achuete. So I have this anato seed that I boil. I boil it with water. So this will be the coloring for the Kaldereta. It's the anato seed that I boil in water. Make sure that you boil it thoroughly because when you boil it, it really removes the color. Okay? Alright. We have to incorporate everything, saute everything, and we will put water. So we will put about 1.5 cup of water. And then we will have to put the anato seed, the boiled anato seed. So let me get some of the filtered here. We're gonna filter it. Alright, this will be the anato seed and I will just pour this to the mix. This will add color to the dish. Alright, we're just filtering it so the seed will not go to the mix, okay? Alright. Now put the heat on high. Now this is the time actually we will have to put the seasoning. Okay, we'll have to put the fish sauce. Probably about around 2 tablespoons of fish sauce. Okay. And for the added color, we will use also soy sauce and flavoring. So basically, the soy sauce is just for color. I'll give a little bit of flavoring, but the flavor will come, from the meat and from the fish sauce. We'll probably put like about 1.5 tablespoons of soy sauce. We can add on a little bit if we need be, okay? And then we'll have to put the ground black pepper. And we'll have to open this blue cheese stuffed olive. Have to remove the brine. Okay. So basically, we will put all the ingredients. So we will put also the bell pepper and the hot pepper into the mix. We will have to put the salt. For the meantime, just put like about 2 tablespoons of salt. Okay. And last but not the least, we will put the MSG. You don't have to put a lot, probably like about 1 teaspoon of MSG for umami flavor. Okay. And we will just simmer everything probably in about 10 minutes until everything is cooked. Okay, after simmering the meat, we'll have to put some flavoring. So to added color and sweetness, we will put a little bit of tomato ketchup. This is just the variation that I will do since we are not putting tomato paste and a fresh tomato. So I'm putting in some tomato ketchup for added sweetness. And also for the Kaldereta has to be spicy. Some people, they don't want to be spicy, but the real traditional Kaldereta, it has to be a little bit spicy or really spicy. So since my family don't really want too spicy, I will just put a little bit of dried hot pepper. So I got this dried jalapeno pepper combined with some other variety of hot pepper. This is from Michigan. My mother-in-law gave this to me. So this is really hot according to her. So just a little dash of it is just really will add like strong kick. So we are just putting a little bit of that, probably like about around this, like probably about 1/4 teaspoon of this dried hot pepper. Dash it evenly. Okay. Then you can taste it if it's really hot, or we'll add more. We will add more if it's not, giving the kick. Okay, let me see if it will give some extra kick on the sauce. Let me go check it. Okay, a little bit more. Not too much, probably like about half of that a while ago, like half of it. And then that's it. It will give an extra kick with the caldereta. And the last ingredients that we will put is just the garnishing. And for added color, we will add the frozen green peas. So we will have to add this last because this is already cooked and it takes like just a small amount of time to cook the frozen peas. So you just have to scatter it all over the caldereta. Okay. Just like that. And this caldereta is almost done. Okay. Right, let me go sim this caldereta for another 10 minutes. And this caldereta is done. So let me sim it for about 10 to 15 minutes in low heat. And the caldereta is done, guys. The Kalderetang kambing or the goat caldereta. Right. We have another dish, traditional Filipino dish that we cooked for today. And thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for watching this video. My name is Eva again here in Eva's Simple Creation. So another traditional dish that we cooked for today, the goat caldereta, or in Tagalog, Kalderetang kambing. It's a very traditional, very minimalist. This is the traditional caldereta that my mother-in-law teach me how to do it. Alright guys, thank you so much again and see you until the next vlog. See you next time, okay? Bye for now. I will have the first bite of this traditional caldereta or the Kalderetang kambing. Let me taste the meat. It's very soft, guys, so it's tender. Let me taste the sauce with the brown rice in it. The sauce has extra kick on it. Extra kick than usual. So what I did is I put a little bit of sugar on the sauce to remove those extra kick. But it's still spicy. I can still taste it, but it's just mild. And what I did on the sauce, I want it extra sticky. So I put a little bit of cornstarch that I diluted in water to make the sauce a little bit sticky and smooth. It's good, guys. So I like this variation of the caldereta. So we don't put any tomato sauce, tomato paste, fresh tomato, or the liver spread. Just the basic ingredients where the traditional caldereta is made for. Guys, it's so good. The olive stuffed with blue cheese also gives some flavoring on the sauce. Guys, it's so good. You better try it one time. So good.